Wait, who has intro? Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Dead Craig.
And me, Azilla.
Yeah, it's Halloween. You're
Boo.
saying, you're saying this, I'm not Halloween because, yeah, and this is being recorded on Halloween. You know, you really don't think that's true.
Yeah. Or else Azilla will be up all Halloween night uploading this.
Yeah, cool. So, we jump right into it. There's a very special game that just came out that I got, and, you know, waiting a long time for this game.
It
And that game,
rhymes it rhymes with Modesty.
yeah, that's right, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh, I thought it was Breath of the Wild.
Okay, so it's Super Mario Odyssey. That game, I haven't, I obviously haven't beat it yet because, you know, I take my time at the game and I'm
I
playing it a lot.
I'm so
I want
jealous
to,
of you.
we'll get into the Switch. I honestly, I put in maybe 10 hours so far and I really like it. Um,
Have you made it to what was it? I think it's Fossil Falls or something like that. Uh,
I
uh,
think that's where I'm at right now.
I should come over and be like, you need help, right?
Like, um, since so far, like I've heard a lot of people also saying this, it is a little on the easy side, so it's not really. I say out of all the three new Mario games, so 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy 1 and 2, I think this one's the easiest.
Oh,
Which
really?
doesn't, yeah, it is, that doesn't mean it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's because there's a lot to like about it because there's a lot to do, so it's not just like I think this one, it's either this one or Galaxy 2. That's probably gonna take the longest, like 100%, because there's a lot. Because I don't know how many moons, but I do know there's, I think I want to say over 900 moons you can get.
Oh man.
Yeah, and there's a ton in each level. Like the least amount I've seen in a level so far is 25, and that's where I'm at right now.
How
And
many worlds are there? Or
uh, there's kingdoms. Most of them are kingdoms.
I
Um,
I meant kingdoms.
there's I think 15. There's around 15, give or take a couple.
Wow, that's a lot.
Um, but I do have some small points because since there's 15 kingdoms and they decided to have like almost 1,000 moons you can collect, a lot of them are really freaking easy to get. Like some of them are literally just in the open. You walk up to it and you get it, and you got the moons. I
Yeah.
would I would honestly prefer if it was lower, like down, I don't know, even at 500, I made them all a little more challenging to get, or at least to do some, or at least you have to do something more than they walk up to it or just ground pound in the spot. Because all the ones that you don't have to, that you actually have to do something to get, are actually like really fun to get. Because there's a lot of 2D sections you can go through, get moves that way. There's a lot where it's like, you gotta, in Galaxy when you had those 5 silver stars you had to get one big
Yeah.
star. Yeah, there's something like that, and those are really fun.
Galaxy was like really challenging for me though. Uh, uh have you ever like while playing like Galaxy or like Galaxy 2, um have you ever gotten where like you get like motion sickness?
Uh, no, I also haven't played very much of Galaxy 2. I've only played maybe the first hour of Galaxy 2.
I haven't played any of Galaxy 2 because I don't own it. Um uh anyways, uh the problem or the thing that I really like thought it was cool, but like it was just like really like confusing in some parts were the upside down moments where like you go on a planet and you're upside down and the controls like mess up on you, and
Yeah, I had trouble with that still because when the first time I played when it first came out, like 10 years. I want to say 7, and I'm still fairly new to gaming. That game was really tricky to me because like I have to hold 2 controllers and I have to shake this one. Yeah, it was hard for me to grasp.
I mean, I
That was fun.
finished the game, but I haven't finished it 100%.
I technically have. I got all 120 stars, but I haven't played through it again as Luigi to get the 121st star.
Yeah, I haven't even unlocked Luigi yet.
I I lost Luigi about I want to say 2 years ago, and I'm just waiting a while to play it again.
Maybe we should like help each other, like me with the star bits.
Yeah, we could do that. I think we can work something out. Um, so like I was saying about but even though a lot of it's really easy, and I that doesn't make me not like it because it's like there's a lot of it's easy, but the parts that aren't easy make it all worth it, and it's like really relaxing just to play a new Mario game, regardless of even though it's kind of easy. But it's Mario, it's fun. It's all about being fun.
Yeah.
Because I feel like most modern games they weren't made on the kind of just having a fun, relaxing time playing a game, escaping from the real world. Because in the past multiple years, a long time, there's been so few games I've played that are like, man, this is just a fun game. I can relax, forget about school and everything, just sit down and relax. Because of course, it was Breath of the Wild, but before that, there wasn't anything for a while.
Skyrim for me at least.
Yeah, I think games like Skyrim is probably another good example.
Minecraft.
Minecraft's another good example of that.
I
But
think.
like,
I mean, not for you, but Gary's mod was one for me. But I mean, not really because you have to kind of like make up your own. But just forget Gary's mod actually.
another good example is Animal Crossing.
Oh
Because I
yeah.
wouldn't. Yeah, Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, Stardew Valley. For all 3 of those are good examples of this for relaxing time. And
I
of course,
I
every
I,
game. Yeah,
I freaking spent so many hours in City Folk.
yeah, that's the one I played the least of the 4.
It was a
I
good
play.
game though.
Yeah, I sure it's a good game. It's just that like I hear this a lot because I played the GameCube one first. I liked it. I played that a lot. But I played Wild World on the DS, and I loved it because like that's more like a game instead of playing on TV. Like it's a fun game, like playing in the car or like in your bed before you go to bed. And I think that Animal Crossing as a whole works better in handheld form, which is why I think the mobile game coming up makes sense. And I think a Switch version would be really good because if you like playing on TV, you can.
Oh
But if you like
man, a Switch
and you like playing
version.
it, yeah, I can guarantee there's gonna be a Switch version eventually.
I hope as all the ones besides Amiibo and Happy Home Designer, I think it's called, have had the fossils and the bug collecting and the fishing.
Uh, the GameCube one did, City Folk did, Wild World did, and New Leaf did.
And what was
The
the last one?
New Leaf, the 3DS one,
Oh, New Leaf. Yeah. All right.
or if in Japan, I think it's called Jump Out or Jump Street. One of the two.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. I really hope that they have a Switch version at least like next year or like 2019, I think. Yeah, that's year after next
Yeah,
year.
that's something I want to talk about too, because this year the Switch launched and Nintendo has already released their big guns like Mario and Zelda. Those are the two biggest franchises, and it's like, well, they already put the big game for that franchise out. So like, a lot of people are like, well, what are they gonna do now? Because they did Mario, Zelda, and then Splatoon, which has been
They're
really
gonna do
popular.
Pokemon.
Well, yeah, and that's what a lot of people forget. They still have a lot of other franchises. Like they already confirmed Pokemon, full adventure Pokemon.
Yoshi.
Yeah, Yoshi's coming out next year. Kirby's coming out next year, which are
Oh
I
man,
would say
that Kirby game looks freaking cool.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then did I say Metroid? I think I said Metroid. If I didn't, then Metroid.
Federation, right?
No, Metroid Prime 4,
Oh,
the new Metroid.
did people really ask for that?
You have not. Oh, it's because it's like
I'm not really involved with the Metroid community, or
I'm not. I'm not either. I really like Metroid on the NES and Super Metroid. I like those two a lot. I haven't played any of the Prime games, but like Metroid Prime 1 is considered one of the best games of all time. It's one of the few games that get a 97 on Metacritic.
huh?
Metroid Prime 2, a lot of people also say was really good. I also got good scores. And Metroid Prime 3, I think a lot of people don't consider that one as good, but I still really like it. That came out like 10 years ago. So people have been asking for Metroid Prime 4 or a continuation of 3 forever now. So, yeah, if you watch the Nintendo's E3 thing, they showed a picture that said Metroid Prime 4. They didn't show anything of the game, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's my game of show." Like a lot of people are like, "This is the best thing announced at E3," and it was just a picture.
No, is Metroid Prime with Samus, or is it with like I meant Federation 4. Sorry.
Federation 4.
Does Federation have Samus in it?
I believe Samus is in it, but you don't play as Samus. I didn't play that one because I'm not a huge.
Who do you play as?
I think you played as the Federation force.
And
a lot did not like it. I didn't really care because I never really played any of the modern Metroid games.
I really don't care about the Metroid like franchise.
I like Metroid because I really want to get Samus Returns on the 3DS because I like the 2D Metroids.
Yeah, the 2DS, the 2D ones on like the SNES and NES, I think, or were they just in?
I like. Well, I'm only saying that because I've only played the 2D Metroids. I haven't played any of the 3D ones yet.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, I've never heard anyone say that Metroid Prime 1 or 2 are actually like really bad games. So I'm pretty sure they're good, and it makes sense. And
one thing,
I think it makes sense for them to make a new game.
One thing, the one franchise that I'm hoping gets back onto a Nintendo console is I hope Capcom will make another Mega Man game besides their old ones.
I don't think they will, because Capcom's a weird company. I think it'd be great if they make something, but I also don't think they will.
I mean, they're using him in Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
I played him, and he was a good character.
Yeah, but technically that was X.
Yeah.
I think. I don't think they will because Capcom's weird. I think it would make sense for them because honestly, if they did what the fans did with Sonic and make Sonic Mania do something like that with Mega Man, I think that would make a lot of sense.
Oh man, I would kill for something like that with Mega Man.
16-bit Mega Man game. It won't cost. Well, it shouldn't cost them too much, and they could make it, and a lot of people would be like, "Oh, it's old Mega Man."
Hell, I would kill for like a 2D version, like Mighty Number 9.
Yeah, I didn't play that or back it or anything because I have only played the first Mega Man. I like it, but yeah, I want to get 2 so I can play 2. Because I have 3, but I want to play it so I can play 2.
The X games are really fun though.
So
X Free is one of my favorites actually.
okay, so like we were saying at Nintendo, like they still have a lot of franchises they can do because we already said a bunch of them. This also could mean that they could bring back F-Zero.
Yeah.
Because it's been a while since an F-Zero game.
There
will probably.
Oh, go on.
Hopefully there'll be another Star Fox game.
I hope they do another Kid Icarus game too.
I honestly think so because a lot of people like Kid Icarus Uprising. Like that one did really well.
Didn't Miyamoto help with Uprising?
For the most part, Miyamoto helps with everything, like almost every game Nintendo makes now. Because at least with his games that he created, like Mario, Zelda, for testing instead of like getting video game testers to see like what's fun, he'll play and see what's fun, and then he'll get feedback based off that. And he's been doing pretty good because name a bad 3D Mario game. You can't. Name a bad Zelda game that he made. You can't.
I was about to be like Hotel Mario, Wand of Gamelon.
Yeah, that's why I added in that he made because I highly doubt that he played the CDI games. It was like these are good.
I just see him being like, these are good. Wow.
This is different. Okay, being completely honest, Ultra Mario isn't garbage compared to other Mario games. Yeah, it sucks, but it's like it's all right. Wand of Gamelon and Faces of Evil.
Garbage.
Not well, yeah. I wouldn't even call those garbage because those aren't that bad. Zelda's Adventure, on the other hand, that one is garbage. Like that one is the worst Nintendo franchise type game.
I just imagine you being like, but Skyward Sword on the other hand, now that's garbage.
I actually kind of like Skyward Sword.
You heard that, everyone. You gotta go after Dead Seg now.
Well, Skyward Sword is one of those weird games that's like it's like every Zelda game.
Actually,
there's a lot of.
Go on. Sorry.
Because the reason why I think Legend of Zelda is the best franchise ever is because everyone has a different favorite game in the series. As much criticism as Skyward Sword gets, I'll still hear a lot of people say it's their favorite. And you can say the same thing about any game in the in the entire series, I guarantee you can find someone else say that a different game is their favorite. Like for me, even though a lot of people see Ocarina of Time as the best, I don't think that. I think Majora's Mask is the best. I also really like the original. I like Breath of the Wild, and I like Wind Waker.
I like Link to the Past a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people like Link to the Past. I also hear a lot of people say that they like Twilight Princess, and that's like one of their favorites. I don't like Twilight Princess, so I think it's too long. Like I was playing Twilight Princess, played through most of the game. I was like, this is really good, and I never beat it because I got towards the end. I'm like, this is taking too long. So I literally got too bored of the game to continue playing.
I think like my top 3 is like number 1 is Link to the Past because I just really like that one. Second is Breath of the Wild. Can't talk. And the third is I think it's Majora's Mask.
Yeah, my top 3, number 1, Majora's Mask, because it's like Majora's Mask is that one game that got me into like I love video games more. I want to play more games, and I really like the time traveling aspect. It's the most different Zelda game than all of them because it's time traveling.
Wait, is Majora's Mask where at the beginning, like, you have to go for the Giku tree?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think. Wait, no.
Wait, no, that's Ocarina of Time.
That's in a time.
Oh.
Majora's Mask, when the Happy Mask fills in and you get turned into a Deku scrub at the very beginning. It's all about Mask.
Oh, that's the one that I hacked.
Yeah, that's my favorite game.
That's
my favorite game.
Now I know why you were so upset when I hacked that game.
Yeah.
I remember I had hacks on it where like I could literally just float through like level through level.
Yeah, that's my favorite game of all time. Like, if I could only play one game for the rest of my life, it would probably be Majora's Mask because I love that more than anything else.
Mine is Super Mario World.
Yeah. My second favorite Zelda game, Breath of the Wild. It's Breath of the Wild. It changed.
It really did change it.
Similar to like Majora's Mask, how it was different, but it was still similar. Breath of the Wild is different, but still similar. And I think that the next Zelda game will be even better because they can take what people didn't like a lot about that, and that's the dungeons, which is usually everyone's favorite part of every Zelda game. This time around, it wasn't their favorite. So what they can do, make the dungeons a little better, a little bigger, a little longer, and boom, and
I hope they make them more dangerous too.
Yeah, well, because my biggest problem with other Zelda games, which is why I like Majora's Mask, is that a lot of Zelda games are pretty easy. Like not because especially if you beat it once, you're never gonna die again. They're all pretty easy.
Like Link to the Past.
Yeah, but Breath of the Wild, on the other hand, I died a lot, and
I died a lot too. And that was.
I think it's a good difficulty, and it could be even harder if you want, and it would be fun.
How long did I even play on your Breath of the Wild Switch file? Like, I think overall it must be like 1 hour or like 30 minutes or something like that. Anyways, like, from what I played, it's a really good game.
Yeah, it's just fun. It's my game of the year so far. Which there's only one other game that's coming out that I'm actually looking forward to, and that's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's the only other game that could defend Breath of the Wild for me, and I really like Breath of the Wild, so I don't think they'll be able to.
What about Odyssey?
I like Odyssey. Odyssey right now is my second favorite. It's number 2.
Huh.
And then my number 3.
I mean, you haven't really played a lot of the new games this year, right?
Oh, there's a lot of games I wanted to play, but I got a Nintendo Switch, and I needed to get some games for those, so that's where all my gaming money went, in Switch games. Because Nintendo's really good. They had every month they had a really big Switch game coming out, and that most people would have won. So like March, I got Breath of the Wild. April, Mario Kart. May, they didn't have a whole lot, so that's when I started getting like indie games like Puyo Tetris, Jackbox Party Pack. In June, I got ARMS. In July, I got Splatoon 2. In August, I got Mario Rabbids Kingdom.
Then you got ARMS?
Yeah.
Huh.
I will say that unless you don't got any other game to buy, or if you really want it, I wouldn't recommend it at the moment because they're releasing more DLC as time goes on. And once they get more, if they have some new modes or something come out, they'll be more worth it. But I don't think $60 is a good price. I think $45 to $50, then I say it's just justifiable to get it.
Are you going to get Shovel Knight?
That's one of those games that day I got my Switch, that was one of the games I was gonna get because I never played it before. So like, oh great, I play on the Nintendo Switch. And then every time I'm like, okay, I can get it. Another like really big game that I've been waiting forever to play came out. I'm like, okay, I'll get Shovel Knight next. Then another game came out. Okay, I'll get it next. And another game came out. It's like,
Yeah, I've been meaning to get that for my DS, but the only problem is I can't find my DS.
oh, nerd.
And I think I lost it in California or something because I haven't been able to find it anywhere. So
I had that months, and then I found it inside a couch cushion after I got my new DS. I was like, oh.
So I may have to buy a new DS or 2DS.
Honestly, 2DS.
2D,
Original, no way I
2DSs
would.
are cheaper.
But the original 2DS, I was like, there was no way I was like, no one, why would anyone buy this? Now the new 2DS, it looks slick. I could see why you would want that.
It's just a regular DS, but it can play 3DS
it,
games.
But it looks slick. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Oh yeah. And I forgot to say. Did I say this on the previous podcast? That I've been playing Super Mystery Dungeon.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't either. Up until my DS was lost, I was playing Super Mystery Dungeon, and it's a great game. If you can find it for like $20, like I did, or I mean, I had a coupon. Freaking get it! It's a really good Pokemon game. I don't want to reveal too much about it.
Well, so what other games do we say that Nintendo still hasn't come out for the Switch yet that could come out next year, 2019? Donkey Kong.
Should we talk about some third-party games?
Oh, they're doing good on third party. Like, I think the third party is the best it's been since the GameCube.
Like Doom?
Yeah, because they got Doom coming up. They got the Wolfenstein 2.
Oh man,
I don't know.
I want to play that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting that on the Switch because you know what? I pretty much said any third party game coming out on Switch, I will buy the Switch version just because it's a Nintendo Switch.
I hope they put the first one on there.
Like the original Doom?
The one that came out before this one, I think it's the Old Order, or is it the New Order? I don't know.
Wait, you mean Wolfenstein?
Yeah, Wolfenstein.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Doom.
Oh no.
I could see them doing that if Wolfenstein 2 does well. I think it will.
Because I watched a stream of it, and it's a really good game. So what other third party games are there?
Sonic Forces.
Yeah. I'm not really that interested in Sonic Forces after the trailer that they released.
I'm not either. Oh, I think it looks better than some of the a lot of the past Sonic games that have come out recently, like Boom and Lost World. I don't think it's gonna like hold up to Generations.
I'm sorry, but that song they used in that trailer was pure cheese. It was so cheesy.
It's Sonic. What do you expect?
I don't know. just a regular, just use instrumentals. No, like, like, you gotta use the pure of your heart, or that stuff.
But you know what third-party game that came out earlier this year that I thought was really good? Sonic
What?
Mania.
Ooh, I want to play that, but I can't. If I get a Switch for this Christmas, I'm gonna freaking buy that.
Yeah,
You
it's a good
there?
game. I like. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
yeah. Sonic Mania. I'd say it's my top 10 games of the year. I really liked it. Because like I never really played the 2D games very much. I'm not good at 2D games other than like Mario 1. And I played it. It's not easy, but it's not like too difficult that would like make me not want to play. I really like it. I recommend it to anyone. I think it's the best Sonic game. Well, obviously since Generations, but also I think the last Sonic game that I played that I liked this much was Sonic Heroes. And that game, I like it more than Sonic Heroes. I would say. I think it has it's a contender for my favorite Sonic game, and I've
Yeah.
played almost all.
Yeah. Uh, from what I've seen, it looks great, and I mean, I can't really say anything else because I haven't played any of it. But and like I've been avoiding like let's plays of it because I don't want to spoil myself. But it looks good.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
What?
Sega didn't even make it. The best Sonic game in years. Sega didn't even make it.
Oh yeah.
It was made by fans
And
and didn't publish.
the animations, I would much prefer a freaking 2D animation over the the not corny, the kind of wonky looking animations, at least wonky for me, uh, animations of the 3D models in the 3D games. I would much prefer 2D animation over 3D. Wouldn't you?
You mean like compared to like Sonic Boom,
Sonic
the cartoon?
Boom, so, it was, I prefer the 2D Sonic games over the 3D.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about TV shows. Um, I would say in most cases, because the only 2D Sonic game that I actually really like is Sonic Mania. I know Sonic 1 through 3 are all pretty good, but I'm just really bad at them. So that's why I never really liked them that much. And the game, my favorite Sonic game is Sonic Rush, not the 2D game. So yes, I do like, my favorite Sonic games are 2D Sonic games, but I also really like Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 2 a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like Adventure. I think Adventure 2 is just nostalgia. I think Sonic Heroes is legitimately a pretty good game. It's just that you have to play through it 4 times in order to get the true ending. If it wasn't for that, I think a lot of people would actually like that one. I think it was when Sonic was transitioning to 3D. They had Sonic Adventure, which is all right. Sonic Adventure 2, a little better, still only all right. And then Sonic Heroes, I think that was the best one of those three.
I still think they should have made a big fishing adventure game.
I do too. I think that would have done very well.
Yeah.
I think it would have possibly got Game of the Year.
Especially like the number one supporter and like number one fan being the number one Aaron Hansen and Dan Avidan. Are we allowed to say that on this podcast?
Yeah, it's whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, enough of the subtle Game Grumps references. You know what? We should talk something about something that, like, we should talk about horror movies. But,
Okay.
like, today.
I'm gonna tell you every horror movie I've ever seen. I've seen Stay Alive when I was really young. I've seen It when I was really young. I've seen Dead Silent when I was really young. And that's about it.
You saw Alien,
And I saw Alien.
Jurassic Park.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Well, I wouldn't say that's a horror movie. I say it's a thriller.
It can be seen as both, to be honest.
Well, I think a thriller is a movie that's kind of like a horror movie, but its intent is not to like just scare you and have jump scares everywhere. I think
You
a
see,
thriller is more of like a movie that like gets your heart pumping, but it's not really because you're scared because there's so much tension. Which, to be honest, that's what a good horror movie should do. Just that a lot of horror movies don't do that. They just have jump scares.
I fucking hate, what's the movie called? What's that one movie? Uh, paranormal, paranormal activity. I hate those
I haven't
movies.
seen it because I have no interest in it because it's just jump scares. I think a good horror movie would be one of those movies where like after you watch it and you go like you watch a movie and you see like stuff a monster come out of your scene and or something like that. So then when you get home for like a week, you're scared like go buy a scene because you think it's gonna kill you. I think that's what a good horror movie would do. That makes you scared of like things that you normally wouldn't be scared of, or like make you feel uneasy, not just like oh I jumped, that scared me for a few seconds. Or like it's like after you go home and you're going to bed, like you're still thinking about it. That's a good horror movie.
Oh, I just thought of another horror movie that you saw. Army of Darkness. At my house.
You mean that's Evil Dead, right?
Yeah, it's the third one.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that supposed to be a horror movie?
No. Well,
Oh,
kinda.
I was gonna
It's
say
horror comedy.
yeah, I would say that's the funniest horror movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what my favorite description of a movie series is?
What?
Okay, the Saw series. The first one is a legitimate horror movie, as in two onward are slightly better comedies going on.
Jeez. I will never watch a Saw movie.
I don't think I will. You know, if someone else like, hey, I really like Saw, you gonna watch it? I'm like, yeah, I guess, but like, I don't know, horror movie. Most of them are like, there's a couple I want to watch, kind of like Halloween or Friday the 13th. Like, I kind of want to see those, like one day.
Oh,
But
man.
I don't have intentions of seeing a whole bunch.
Harkins was
Like,
playing Halloween today.
well, I wonder why.
Yeah. I saw it with Zach last year. I mean, Hades. Yeah.
That's okay. He doesn't do stuff.
I didn't say his last name. Anyways, horror movies are cool.
If they're done right.
Yeah. I mean, I saw Alien. What was the most recent one? I think
Sorry with an
Covenant.
Alien. Yeah, but yeah.
And like it was okay. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one or the second one. I mean, I love the second one a lot.
I
And
have yeah,
you haven't seen it?
haven't seen it. I've only seen the first Alien. I want to see the rest of them because for Christmas last year, you weren't able to make it because you're doing something, but
I was at my grandparents'.
yeah, Damien, GTSHD, Zach, Hades, they came over and then, because for years Zach was trying to get me to watch it, and I was like, no, I don't want to watch it. And he brought it over, he's like, okay, you got no excuse, so we watched it. And I honestly didn't think it was scary. I think it's a horror movie, but I felt as more of like when I was watching, I felt like it was more of a thriller. But it was funny because it's like watching a movie with your friends is completely different because like you can like make jokes because like Zach fell asleep, so me and Damien were just watching it, and we're making jokes so like the cat, like I hope the cat doesn't die. If the cat dies, I'm done watching the movie.
You want to know something funny about Zach? He jumped more at Gremlins than Halloween.
Well, Gremlins is one of those movies.
I mean, it's funny as hell, though.
I haven't seen Gremlins, so there's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
Wait, you haven't seen Gremlins?
I haven't seen Gremlins, I haven't seen Goonies, I haven't seen Jurassic Park 2. I've seen all the other ones.
I'm just happy you watched Back to the Future.
Back to the Future, my favorite movie trilogy.
Oh, really?
I like it more than. Well, I mean, there's only like 2 movie trilogies I've seen. All of the movies, and
you like it better than Star Wars?
Yeah. Well, I know it's gonna sound weird, but I've seen all the Star Wars movies, and I would say I'm a Star Wars fan. But like, if I ever had option to watch a movie, I would never say Star Wars, except for maybe like the new ones. I like the new ones, but like, cause like when I was younger, I would watch the original trilogy a lot.
Oh yeah, same. I watched the Return of the Jedi a lot.
I don't even remember which one. I don't, because I know I watched them, but I don't remember anything from them. Like you could ask me like the plot of, I can tell you like the basic plot, but I don't know anything about the movies. So when I was going to see Force Awakens, I was like, man, new Star Wars movie, I'm excited for it. Then I was like, how did 6 end?
That's funny. You know, have you seen Homecoming yet?
No, I've been wanting to see it for months, but I just haven't. I don't know why. I don't know why I haven't seen it. I've had options, I've opportunities to see it, and then I just didn't. Like that's my number one movie I want to watch right now because I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite comic book hero. Love him more than
Is that your second favorite trilogy? The Tobey Maguire trilogy?
I never saw Spider-Man. I saw Spider-Man 3. Like I've only seen I've seen the entire movie, but only in parts. So I don't know, bro.
Wait, there's a Spider-Man 3? I thought there was only 2.
Okay, shut up. The only Spider-Man 1. That was like the movie as a kid I would watch all the time because I love Spider-Man 1.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so I mean, there's other movies. Well, the other movie I watch all the time is Cinderella 3. But I like Spider-Man more.
Wait, wait, what?
Yeah.
What movie?
Cinderella 3.
Cinderella 3.
Yeah, I like Cinderella. Cinderella's my favorite Disney princess. There, I said I like Cinderella. But the main reason why I watch a lot
The best Disney princess is actually Stitch.
Whatever. The main reason why I watch all is not because I was like, oh boy, I can't wait to watch Cinderella because my grandma ran a daycare and she heck, only put on like movies rated G. So and that was one of the movies she had. So she would just put that on every day from the mornings. That would just be on. So then,
Huh.
I'm pretty sure if I watched it again, like one more time, I would have the entire movie memorized. I've seen it that many times. That's probably my most watched movie ever.
I think my most watched movie is the second Jurassic Park. I used to like I have like this TV that my aunt gave me when I was like 8 or like 9, and like I had it in my room, and I would just play this VHS tape that I found at like I think it was like a pawn shop, not a pawn shop, a antique store. I would just play this Jurassic Park Lost World tape over and over. I love that movie, even though people say it's not a good movie. I like it for what it is.
I haven't seen it.
I need to show you it.
Yeah, I've seen 1, I've seen 3, I've seen Lost World. You know the order I watched Jurassic Park movies? I watched 3 first, then I saw World, then I saw 1.
Wait, you saw World before you saw 1?
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was younger, I stopped. But I don't remember much about it. Like okay, so technically the order I saw was 1, 3, World, but I don't remember watching 1 very well, other than that one time. Except when me and you went to go see it in theaters. I remember now,
Oh yeah,
obviously,
yeah, yeah.
but before then I didn't remember it super well. Because like
For my
before I went to see it,
birthday.
yeah, because I remember the clever girl part before we went to see it. I
Yeah.
remember the Velociraptors in like the kitchen scene. I remember the seatbelt part. Like I remember like cool parts of it, but I don't remember really watching it. So I didn't remember anything with the T-Rex. I don't know why.
Huh. Oh yeah, I just remembered another thing that I would watch a lot when I was little. Uh, I don't know how I got it, but I have a like a making of Jurassic Park on VHS. I'd watch that like so many times. I can't even remember the amount of times I watched it. And like that's why I want to become an animator, because of that VHS tape. Fun fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. Literally, my entire life, I never really liked watching movies. I don't know why. Because like, I mean, like I like watching movies, but it's like I never really ever want to watch a movie because when I was younger, I saw Spider Man a bunch, I saw Cinderella 3 a bunch, and then I never went to go see movies in theaters, like except for like once a year. And then like even now, like I literally watch like 4 or 5 movies a year. Like
And I
I
think
saw
like 2 of those are because of like I bring you to them.
but like what was I trying to say?
I mean, you just recently watched Guardians, the first one.
Yeah. I just now saw Guardians of the Galaxy. I saw Forrest Gump for my first time this year. Um,
Did you guys watch the second Guardians of the Galaxy?
my entire family did, but I didn't
Oh, I have it
because
on my laptop.
there's a lot of movies I want to see, but I just haven't. Like, there's a lot of movies that are people like, oh, it's such a good movie, and there's times when I have a movie pulled up and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it, and then like, yeah,
Huh,
I don't know what.
that's funny. And I think we should end it here since
Okay,
it's
well,
11:03 p.m.
Yeah. Okay, there's one thing I've been meaning to say since the beginning, but we never like circled back to it. When I was talking about Super Mario Odyssey, I wanted to say like how well it's been doing, because it's been doing really well. It's been selling better than Breath of the Wild did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it hasn't outsold it yet, but it's like it sold faster. During the first 3 days of availability, it sold over 2 million copies.
Wow.
And I think up through today, if you calculated like the total sales up through whatever they were this morning, Nintendo was selling about 463 of them every minute.
Whoa.
On average. Yeah. So they're literally selling almost 500 of them every minute.
Dang.
Yeah, that's how well it's been doing. And I say good, because I think it's kind of funny, because the top 2 best reviewed games of the year are Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. Both got 97s, and the next game down got a 92. So technically the top 2 games of the year, the 2 games competing for Game of the Year, are both Nintendo, and it's their top 2 biggest games.
Huh.
Like I'm just wondering like what that's like at the Game Awards. Okay, their top 2 options are Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Super Mario Odyssey. Like Miyamoto's gonna be there, he's like, huh. So he's gonna have to like one of his children are going to win Game of the Year, and one of them are to get runner up. Like what? I wonder what that's like to say I created these 2 franchises that in this year that had a lot of excellent games, they got top 2s. Or even if only one of them gets them.
They're probably gonna freaking go with like Star Wars Battlefront 2 or World War II.
They're probably like, yeah, that's what I was saying. They're probably like Game of the Year, Call of Duty World War II, because they went back in time.
Excuse me?
Okay, honestly, game of the what? If Breath of the Wild gets Game of the Year, good. If Odyssey gets Game of the Year, good. If Horizon Zero Dawn gets Game of the Year, good. If Nier Automata gets Game of the Year, good. I want a game that's not a first-person shooter or that's super like common open world game that's been the same forever. I want like something that's different. I want, if Odyssey, Horizon Zero Dawn, Breath of the Wild, or like Nier Automata, any of those get Game of the Year, I say that's fine. Because I want something different than winning.
Can I ask you a question? Has Hat in Time been confirmed for Switch?
No, the creators said that they want it, but they can't. But I think that they just can't get it running on the Switch yet.
I hope they do it in the future, because
yep, I really want to play Hat in Time, because it's one of those games that that when you think about it, it seems like it will work best on a Nintendo console, and you want it. And like it feels right playing on a Nintendo console, like Banjo-Kazooie, like when that got ported to the
Mario 64.
Oh yeah, that's Nintendo. That is Nintendo, but I mean like specifically Nintendo. You know, like Banjo-Kazooie, like when that was on the 360, I just didn't look right playing a game like that on a non-Nintendo console. Like Ukulele, I really want to play it. But like I was gonna get it on a PS4, but it's like it doesn't feel right, because that's one of the things that.
Wait, didn't you support it?
Yeah, I got my name on the credit, but I didn't have enough to like get a copy.
Oh.
And if I did, the version I would have got would have been the Wii U version, but that's not happening.
Yeah.
So it's coming to when it comes to Switch, I'll get it. Regardless of what people are saying, I want to play that game.
Yeah. That's cool. Anyways, thank you for joining us for this very spooky podcast where we talked about Nintendo.
And we talked about actual scary stuff for like 3 minutes.
But look, Look over there. It's a skeleton. Bye.
Oh, shit. See you later, folks.
See you later.
Hopefully you'll see another episode in like 2 weeks.